Sonic. Pretty much everybody knows who he is. He actually let Sega compete with Nintendo. A true red versus blue scenario. Mario was known for eating mushrooms and jumping on Goombas, while Sonic was known for going fast. Kind of. Yeah, if we're being honest here, Sonic's branding really carried him, as the first game kind of halts you to a stop multiple times. So that just begs the question, is it still good? Let's find out. Oh, Green Hill, what a unique and original level that will never be reused again. But of course we all know why that is, because the zone's actually amazing. There's so many different ways to go fast, paths to take, secrets to find, and the look is iconic. Furthermore, the setup for the rest of the game is absolutely perfect. It tells you everything you're getting into, both good and bad. You can build momentum to go fast, or you can get killed by these janky spikes that don't give any second chances. Invincibility frames? What's that? Green Hill gives you the tools to earn your speed, and punishes you for messing up. I get that people see Green Hill as the easy first level, and while yeah, it's easy compared to something like Scrap Brain, it's by no means free, and punishes you in a much more organic and natural way. Take this section for example. If you succeed with this platforming challenge, you keep speed. If you fall, well, you don't die, but need to backtrack to build up momentum. You can't do this on accident. You need to learn that you need to use momentum to progress. Alternatively, you could keep going left and find speed shoes. This is a great way to say, hey, there will be secrets and you will be rewarded for your exploration. Green Hill is an amazing zone, and it's clear why it's been copied so many times over the years. Oh yeah, the boss is just kind of here. He has a ball, he swings. You can hit him like 6 times before the fight even really starts. It's kind of underwhelming, which is sadly a theme for most of the bosses in this game. Okay, moving on to Marble Zone. What a unique and original zone that would never be Oh, that's just sad. Yeah, a lot of people don't like this zone, and I'm gonna be honest, I just don't get the hate. Like, yes, it slows you down, but I don't really see its lack of speed as a negative. It was said that they made levels like Marble Zone to break up the pace and give you breathers after high speed levels like Green Hill. And I think Marble actually does this really well, and if they kept this up with the other level in the game, then I don't think the lack of speed actually would have been a problem. Everyone points at Marble as the zone where it all goes downhill, and I just don't think that's the case. I think the other zone is responsible for that. Because what's actually here isn't all bad. It even lets you keep your speed sometimes. But yeah, those block sections really are a drag. The level does seem way more focused on exploration, which I do like. There's so many monitors and secrets to find. And the boss is boring. It's probably one of the most basic in the game. You just hit him, jump to the other platform, hit him, jump. Just do that until he's dead. Most forgettable. Spring Yard could have been a pretty good zone. Why are these here? Like, I'm not even joking, these sections actually destroy this level's pacing. There's so many good parts, like this section where you can choose between platforming and using your momentum to get a bunch of speed, until they just throw that away in the second act. Or here, where you use absurd amounts of momentum to get a secret. This level is so good and feels so speedy at times. But then you hit a section like this, where you just have to wait. You don't get a choice, there's no control here, you just have to wait until it lets you proceed. Even the boss here could have been good. While not the most engaging or difficult, the fact that he takes away the ground you're fighting him on is actually really unique and creative. Too bad you can kill him before he even takes the second block. Bad news, that level counted as our speedy section. So now the next level is... wait, no. No, not that. Anything but... No. Okay, not really, but what do I even say about Labyrinth? It's Labyrinth! The level design is claustrophobic, the water sucks, it has the worst of Marble Zone with zero redeeming quality. The fact that you can skip half the first act with this shortcut is a godsend, should speak volumes about how enjoyable this zone is. The water slows you down to a crawl, it makes it unfun to even control Sonic. God forbid if you get hit. Ow, my frames! The level really loves overusing these janky spikes and straight up carries you right into them. Gee, thanks game. The drowning mechanic wasn't even the worst part, it wasn't as annoying as I remembered. The worst part was the boss, don't even get me started on it. The boss of Labyrinth Zone isn't even really a boss, it's more like an obstacle course. The problem is that on a first time playthrough you're gonna assume that you have to actually hit Robotnik, and that's just not the case. I don't even know if you can win that way. Instead you need to climb through here and get to the end. The problem? Well, there's water rising from the bottom, and if you waste time trying to hit Robotnik, you're almost certainly gonna go under the water. Not only putting you on a timer, but making it infinitely more difficult as Sonic does not control well whatsoever. This boss is bad, the zone's bad, this video's bad, everything's just bad. Anyway, let's just move on to the next zone so I never have to look at this place again. Oh, thank God it's Starlight. This may be my favorite zone in the game. I love the music, I love the visuals, even the gimmicks are charming to me. And it's fast! Maybe not as fast as Green Hill, but there's constant loop-de-loops and ways to maintain your speed. It's hard to say much about Starlight because it's just a basic Sonic level done really well. It won't blow your mind or anything, but there's not a single negative thing I can actually say. Even the bottomless pits are fine because it's so late into the game. The boss is also my favorite, with you either using these bombs to hit Robotnik or using them to fling yourself in the air to hit him yourself. It's a super fun fight and the most memorable to me by far. Well, that was Starlight, a breath of fresh air after the missed potential of Springyard and the other zone that shall not be named. I really don't know how to feel about Scrap Brain. On one hand, some of the gimmicks feel cheap, slow, and unfair at times. On the other, I actually kind of like that. This is Robotnik's territory. He's familiar with this place, we aren't. And I think this zone does a climax really well. And instead of a third act of Scrap Brain, you get... Oh wait, you're fucking kidding me? I am so glad you can skip 90% of this level pretty easily. Just looking at this level map gives me a headache. This final boss isn't anything special, kind of boring honestly. You just wait, hit, wait, hit. I understand that's the structure of most of the bosses in this game, but most of the fun from those encounters come from looking for opportunities to land extra hits. There's none of that here, you just gotta wait. Defeating Robotnik brings you to the credits. Oh yeah, the emeralds. So if you beat a level with 50 rings or more, a giant ring at the end appears, and if you jump into one, you get put into a special stage. Yeah, they're pretty special alright, as in they're the only zone that gives me a headache. It feels like you have zero control at times, the music feels ear-piercing, and the rewards suck. If you collect all 6 Chaos Emeralds, yeah 6, not 7, then you get... flowers at the end of the game! Yay! And that was Sonic 1. I know I complained a lot, but I genuinely do love this game and find myself coming back to it way too often, even more than the other two games. It has a fair share of genuine problems, but there's a good game through it all. Its problems can't let it past a B tier though. Would have been an A if Labyrinth just wasn't in the game. Now I'm gonna go in the corner and play Sonic the Hedgehog for the Game Boy Advance. See you guys later, and please consider subscribing. No, this is a cry for help, I eat cardboard.